Hi, beautiful souls. I am beginning to make some videos on the Course in Miracles. And to start, at least, I am going to go through and do a video for each of the daily lessons in the workbook for students. We have part 1, lesson 1, day 1. To begin, let me explain the way that you're supposed to do these lessons. So it says in here that at least for the first 3 days, you are not to do them for more than 2 times each day and for no more than a minute. So some of these do give you a specific, well, actually, I think most of them do. I have only gone through maybe about 25, but most of them do tell you how many times to do it and for how long. And I think that that is so that you don't feel overwhelmed or not ingrain the idea enough. So it's more of a guide. And I think that doing it regardless of the amount of time is still going to be beneficial to you. And the more that the ideas are resistant to you, the more important that it is that you listen to the time constraints that they put in there. Because I have done them after reading and not followed the exact guidelines, and I've still found it helpful. But obviously doing it repeatedly, as they say, is more beneficial than just doing it right after. But the reason that I have done it right after reading the prompts is because later in the day, I will forget what the prompt was. But you can always pull this back up, or I believe that you can find the workbook for free online as well. If you just search a Course in Miracles workbook for students for day 1, the prompt is, nothing I see in this room, such as on the street, from this window, in this specific place. You want to be specific to the place that you are in right now. So for me, I would say, in this bedroom, means anything. So what we're doing is taking away our projected meaning from any given item. So you want to do this slowly. So you want to have it process within your being, this thought, and apply it to very specifically to the items that you see around you without making any distinctions. So you don't want to do this too long and by putting it on every single item that you see in front of you, but you want to make sure that you are not skipping anything specifically. So for example, me in this room right now, I have my cat. My cat is alive. So that is different than the laptop that I see in front of me. But I am going to apply this idea to both of them. And because she has a very distinctness from the laptop, because she is alive, I'm going to make sure that I apply that idea to both. And then it also gives the example of a shadow. A shadow is also very distinct because a shadow does not have really a physical form. So again, that is going to make it easier for this thought to apply on a larger scale. So in order for me to do this, I would just repeat, this laptop does not mean anything. This candle does not mean anything. This cat does not mean anything. This table does not mean anything. This carpet does not mean anything. This light does not mean anything. So basically, just whatever your eye goes to, do that thing. Don't redirect your attention to something else, because doing so makes your brain think that you are making an exception to that item. And as it's said, do this for about a minute. So don't hurry yourself, but don't extend yourself too far either.